You are about to inhabit a broken mind. Not everything you see or hear is trustworthy. Hello everyone, I'm Justin with OnlySP.com, and welcome to the Old City. Released just a few days ago on December 3rd, The Old City Leviathan is a first-person exploration game meant to make you think. The Old City is based solely on its story, but it doesn't just give the story to you. Developer Postmod Softworks has done something incredible by creating a single-player game with only two characters, you and the world around you, and at the same time the game tells no story about them at all, or at least not directly. The story relies on you, the player, and what you do to figure it out for yourself. The game begins with your character, a rambling isolationist madman who'd been living deep within the city's sewer system. You explore what's left of the dead and decaying city, and the narrative is told through your character's incessant ramblings and throughout the different various notes and art and anything else you find throughout the world.
Even in the complete safety of a belly and to myself, there are places like this that I do not want to know.
The Old City relates to games like Gone Home, which puts you in this particular environment with nothing to do except to explore, and it is up to you to figure out the story that the game is telling. Much like Gone Home, the Old City is very atmospheric and has plenty of ambient sounds, and the lighting really attributes to the game's feeling as well. It feels very eerie and spooky. It almost equates to horror games like Amnesia. You almost expect to turn around and see a monster chasing you, and really there's nothing there.
Would you be angry with me if I removed his work? I'm not exactly a fan. Before I assumed this portion of your stomach, he existed as a parasite, eating away at your flesh before making his escape. I'm told that he refused to accept the sustenance you haul in from the outside. Some say he went insane after attempting to live off of the unclean water. Poor fool.
The Old City does a very good job of creating this environment that you really want to explore. It makes you curious to explore about what's past that door or down that hallway, but at the same time it does make you very cautious about what you find. You soon realize how insane your character is by seeing things that might have not been there before, or like patterns on a wall changing, and you can actually miss parts of your character's narrative if you don't explore certain places. And the more narrative you receive, the more you realize just how insane this character is.
Shall I ascend to your lungs and feel your breath? I think that would be lovely.
I have fallen in love with this game and how it makes you think, but it really isn't for everyone. It's a very niche game, and what I mean by that is a lot of people could find this game very boring and just no fun at all. If you're the kind of gamer that just likes to zone out while they play games, then you might not get the same experience from this game as I did. It wants you to think, and you might ask, think about what? But that's sort of the point. As soon as you think you have it all figured out, the game twists and turns and puts you into all new environments and spaces you wouldn't believe to be real. But at the core, you have to realize you're exploring a place as a crazy person. And like the beginning of the game stated, you can't really trust anything you hear or see to be real. All in all, the Old City Leviathan is a mystery, but there really aren't any answers, and technically there's not even a question. There's seemingly no point in the game that actually explains things to you. Notes and other clues you find throughout the world give you a glimpse of how the city functioned and how the people were before everything collapsed, but even after all that, you can be just as lost as you were from the start. But maybe a game like this doesn't need answers. Let your mind wander as much as your character does, and it can be one hell of a ride. With story aside, the game holds well graphically, and your character's narrative is extremely well voice acted. The Old City will take you places you never saw coming and present you with sights that may blow your breath away. Whether it's your cup of tea or not, The Old City is a single-player experience with a strong narrative that may be hard to follow, but that might be the point. It's a game designed to make you think and wonder, and even after you complete it, your mind can be left pondering. I would suggest anyone give the Old City Leviathan a try and see what your mind is capable of. I'm Justin with OnlySP.com, and this has been my impressions of the Old City Leviathan. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and let me know down in the comments what you think about the game. If you're bored, be sure to check out our other gameplay videos or browse our site, OnlySP.com. Till next time.